Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ryan from Ed Martin Toyota. Today we're going to be installing a rear diff breather on a 250 series Land Cruiser. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so starting off here, we're going to go through the parts that are included in this kit. There's really not much to it. Our first part we're going to go through here is our differential breather extension piece. So this basically replaces where the stock OEM breather goes on the rear differential. We're going to be able to attach a tube to this and extend our breather end about 12 inches up, so that'll keep it out of water. If you're going through deeper mud, you definitely don't want your breather stuck on top of your differential, getting mud in it. That can plug your breather, cause unnecessary pressure inside your differential case. We don't want that, so we're going to extend our breather up a little bit to keep debris out of it. So that little plug, we got one rivet and one 10 millimeter bolt. We're going to put this in the frame cross member, which we'll get into here in a second once I drop our spare tire out. But all this is included in the kit, so all the hardware we're going to need, including the differential breather itself, which already has the bracket attached straight out of the bag. So this is the bracket that we're going to be using. It already has a couple guide clamps here for the hose. Got your breather end here, and that tube is going to go onto our adapter onto the differential. So let's drop the spare tire out, get it started. Alright, so a quick note before we get this started here. To do this install, like if you're doing it in your driveway, you don't have to drop the spare tire out. We're doing that so we get a little bit more room for the camera. But if you want to do this in your driveway, it's absolutely possible. The one thing you will need is a good rib nut tool. So I got mine right here. It is an M6x1 thread for that rib nut. So make sure you have that before you get started on this. You're going to need to install one rib nut in the frame to get this in. Alrighty, so now we got our rib nut installed. We're going to go ahead and put our bracket and differential breather extension in. So that will actually go up right where we just put our rib nut. So this hole right here with our little claw coming off, that's going to sit in the vehicle like that. So that's going to point our differential breather straight up, which is exactly what we want. So we'll go ahead and put this in, and we put the supplied 10 millimeter bolt in as well. This is a 13 foot-pound torque spec on this bolt. Let's get it thrown in. Alright, so the last step of this kit here is installing our breather adapter so we can get our just now installed tube right there. So our tube routing is going to avoid all of our suspension and get right up above that frame cross member there. So that's going to get our breather point from here about 12 inches up to here on this frame. So up here, this thing's not going to get in any mud or water. If you get up to a water crossing that's about up to here, you're throwing water up on top of your differential. That can get in this breather. Water can get in your differential. That's definitely not something we want. Differential oil and water do not mix very well. They tend to cause quite a bit of damage. So if you're thinking about going down some deep mud or some water crossings, you definitely want to extend this breather. So this is a 14 millimeter right here. I'm going to get a deep socket and a 1/4 inch ratchet here. And it just unscrews out of there. Just like that. And then we will get our adapter in there. As you can see, it's got a little nipple on it for our hose. Put our 14 up in here. You definitely want a deep socket for this because any shallower, it's going to start hitting on this. You're not going to be able to engage that 14 millimeter hex. Alright, so torque spec on this breather is 18 foot-pounds. Just going to get my 1/4 inch torque wrench on here, get that torque down. There we are. Okay, perfect. All right, so our last step here is to just attach our breather hose. Super easy, just presses right onto that union. You want to press it all the way down and make sure that engages the bottom of that hex there. And then this clamp, once again, included in this breather kit, you just give it a pinch and walk it down past the tip of that union and just let go. And that'll hold your hose on there. You definitely want to make sure you don't need to put any Teflon tape or thread sealer on these threads. They do a very, very good job of sealing water out, keeping gear oil in. There's not going to be any leaks coming out of that if you don't seal these threads. I did not. I wouldn't recommend it just to protect those threads. There's a reason we're torquing it down. That's about it. We got it thrown in. Okay, so now with that, we got our rear differential extension in for the breather. Going to go through a couple of benefits of having this guy on here. If you're doing any sort of off-roading where there is a water crossing, if it comes up above your tire here, so we're looking at like 4 inches of water, you're going to start throwing water up on top of your differential case here, and your stock breather is actually sitting right on top of your differential. Normally that's not going to be an issue, but if you're going through deeper water, that can throw enough water up in there that it'll actually creep up into the differential. We definitely do not want any water in our differential. Water and gear oil do not like each other. They don't mix very well. It actually thins your gear oil out and can cause damage to your gears. So if you're going to be doing any type of mudding, off-roading, anything like that, it's very smart to extend your differential breather up here. Any amount of mud on there can cake up on that breather as well. Plug it and the air can't escape anymore. So same principle. Excess pressure in this differential case is going to cause damage to your gears, as well as cause seal blowouts on both your axle seals and the pinion seal up here. So you definitely want to extend your breather if you're doing any kind of medium to heavy off-roading for sure. So with this kit, we extended about 12 inches up on this frame rail right here. That's going to get it out of the way of any dust, water, mud, or anything like that. It's going to greatly reduce the possibility of any damage caused from any of that. Our threads are going to seal really good in that differential breather. So that concludes our install video on our rear differential breather here on the 250 series Land Cruiser. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.